Hey, Wanderers, and welcome back to the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm Zach.
And I'm Mandi. And we are in cutscene territory.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh my gosh. I just had a flashback to Muppet Treasure Island and the Cabin Fever song.
I don't actually remember Muppet Treasure Island at all.
What? It's my favorite pirate movie.
More than the first one of these?
More than the first one of these. Because it's... I love the Muppets.
Yeah, no.
But
her hair's afraid of her clothes
oh my
as well.
gosh, it really is.
I mean, it kind of works for her, though.
Yeah, she's creepy enough.
Right.
The guy Will mentioned? Who does he think he is?
Oh yeah, I guess...
So here's the thing. The plot of this movie is way too complicated to... Like, they don't have the second movie, because in the first game, they basically did the plot of the first movie, and now they're just jumping to the plot of the third movie.
Yeah...
Let's put it this way. We're from another sea.
Who cares? I don't understand this world order thing. Like,
Jack and David Jones' fate be entertained.
Oh my gosh.
so if you saw... Question, Mandy. If you saw a duck that was 4 feet tall walking around and talking, and a dog that's 6 feet tall and talking, would you be like, oh, they're from around here, or would you flip out?
Oh. No, I think from all the evidence we've seen, clearly no one would freak out. Have you heard or seen, oh shoot, what's that crazy George Lucas one with the duck?
Howard the Duck?
Howard the Duck, yeah. Nobody's weirded out by that, so clearly, anytime there's a duck, people must not care.
But the dog, though. What about the dog?
The dog, I don't know. So far in Kingdom Hearts, they've led me to believe that no one cares about a 6-foot tall dog either.
I would be freaked out.
Right.
That'd be rare.
Yeah, he's lying. Of course he's scared.
The dimension of the Kraken. Not you.
Oh my gosh. It's probably because he doesn't actually know what a kraken is.
He wants to his debt to David Jones.
I don't know. I don't like it when characters are just like, I'm not afraid of anything, and then they never have repercussions for that.
Yeah, right?
Because fear isn't a bad thing. I would argue cowardice is bad, but that's like the extreme of fear.
Yeah.
Like, having a healthy amount of fear is a good thing.
No, I agree. So part of the reason I'm kind of trying to pay attention is because I don't remember the third movie, and the fact that they're just explaining all of it in a cutscene, they're not doing a great job, but it's not the worst. Okay, cool. Got that out of the way. Into another cutscene. Oh no! It's these guys.
And yet somehow able to keep existing.
Oh, who are you? I have not met you yet.
Yeah, you have. He's the Vexen.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Piercing Guy.
I have to know what
We have to steal the box.
I believe our orders were to find the box.
That guy has yellow eyes.
Yeah, a lot of them have yellow eyes.
Runaway curiosity.
It's very,
always so short.
I guess, unsettling is the right word, because that's what they're supposed to be.
Out just as soon as I was recompleted.
Goodness.
My intellectual prowess.
Who's driving your ship?
There's no crew on their ship. Probably just nobody's in Heartless.
They're gonna have a cabin fever. Oh my gosh, it would be so funny if there were just Heartless, like,
Or just the Muppets.
driving. I would love that so much. Whoa, nice close-up.
Do I detect?
But oh my gosh, going back to the Muppet Treasure Island, I own it, so I can let you borrow it. But it is my favorite because it is so crazy and so funny. And the best
Look at his ear. Look at how
songs.
many like bumps he has in his ear.
So weird.
It's like stepping down. But it's like 3 times. Like that looks like a little weird, but like
Oh,
mostly
he's got
normal.
like an elf ear.
Like Mela.
Yes. Little half ear.
Can we talk about that? So we wrapped up what we're doing for Voyage of Vagabonds for a while
Oh, yeah.
last night. And there's all that. Listen to it. It's really good. We had a fun time. However, I'm like super annoyed with Cody because like he ended on like a good cliffhanger where I'm like, well, now we have to come back to this, you moron.
Oh, that just means eventually. I will.
Yeah.
You know what was fun? I was watching somebody like talk about how D&D is such a fun game, and I was like, I mean, obviously we know because we play it, but I was like, I feel like taking a break and then coming back would be good for us.
Yeah. My thought is like if we do come back, we should like just level you guys up to level 10 and say it was like multiple years kind of thing.
Oh, I'm totally down with that because then we could have like we've been because we're pretty close anyway. It's not like we're leveling up from
Right.
one.
And you guys have like the trajectory you want your characters to go, and I feel like that gives you guys time to like change your characters, where it's not just like people can like you can become better or worse, like.
We also, it's totally plausible with what our characters have been doing that they don't have a clear direction of where to go.
Right, where it's like Dane can like go like a little insane and like start searching again and not have to let's like spend eons of like gameplay and me like having you piddle around.
Yeah, it kind of jumps to like, I don't know, 3 years later and like what we're all doing and stop opening your mouth. You're clearly underwater. You need to hold your breath. Woo!
Anyway, we're gonna do City of Mist now for a bit again, and I'm
Yeah!
so excited for that.
I am very excited for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I forgot that you're doing Greek mythology.
Yes.
Well, because like today I'm like, no one's doing Greek, and then I'm like, and then I thought about it right now. I'm like, no, Mandy is decidedly doing Greek.
I guess it's like that weird mix of Greek and Roman, but that's like all of that from that time.
Technically, you're doing Greek though, because you're doing Aphrodite and not
Yes.
Venus.
Yes.
But I mean, they're very similar.
Yeah.
Did you ever read the Percy Jackson books?
I did.
Did you read the second series?
What was the second series?
The one where they have like I think it's called the Gods of Olympus, where it's like 7 characters. Like
I don't think so.
you should read them because it like deals with Greek and Roman and like how they're different ish.
Oh, interesting.
And like in all reality, they're mostly the same. But like they talk about like some of the changes where it's like, oh, like the Greeks were like the Greek gods were like more laid back personifications, where the like Roman ones were like the gods of an empire.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's like this cool thing where like they have to deal with like they find out like one of the first things you find out is there's like another camp for the Roman ones. So like if it's Zeus who has sex with someone and like has a kid, then they go to the Greek camp. But if it's Jupiter, they go to the Roman camp.
Huh.
And like that changes like how they're viewed and like they're different,
Yeah, that's interesting.
I would recommend them, and they're less silly and like more adult.
Yeah, Percy Jackson is a little silly. The movies were hilarious. Hilariously bad.
Oh. But I am excited for all of you guys.
We can.
I'm glad Cody's getting super into it.
Yeah.
Not that I thought he wouldn't, but he's like in real. What?
I'm
what?
sorry.
Okay.
Goofy, protect the ship. I'll handle the Heartless.
Are you on a Nimbus? Like Dragon Ball Z here? What is happening? That defies logic. Even the logic of these movies. No.
I'm annoyed that like if he was just riding on the air the whole time, I'd be more okay with it. I
Oh
think.
my gosh. Ugh.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Just very strange. Why? Also, are these Heartless just okay with shooting on each other? Like, what is happening? It would have made more sense for him to jump up and catch it. Maybe Tia Dalma did something. She was like, you can touch clouds.
I don't know.
Who freaking knows? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Makes no sense. I do like that there's just this constant rainbow, though, above you of cloud. Just colorful clouds. Does that do anything? I guess not. Who knows?
Probably not.
Oh.
But yeah, I was talking to you guys a little earlier today. It's like just so hard for me to like have to wait to like do any of like because we're gonna like design characters like in a month. And I'm like, I want to
Yay.
design them like now, and I'm like, we don't have time now, like for all of us to get together and do it. But I'm like, but I want to do it today. I want to do it today. You know?
Yeah, I was just laughing that his head just kind of drooped. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a lot bigger than you. I didn't realize how big that was. No, I'm excited. I anytime we start new campaigns, I'm super excited, and I feel like everyone's got like a really everyone's got like a good idea at least on where to start with a character.
Yeah, I feel like our characters are really strong this time to begin with,
Yeah.
which is not always the case, myself included. Where like I think Outlaws Wanted, we weren't quite as strong as we're starting this one. Not that we were like super bad with Outlaws Wanted. I just like for me personally, I didn't feel like as strong with the personification.
I think it helps. I will say I think City of Mist is really good at that in terms of like by being able to have a jump start off of like a pretty stereotyped character.
Right.
That helps a lot.
Because you're like influenced by legends and stuff, so that helps. And I thought it was a good idea. Here you go. This is what the clouds are for.
What?
Got to catch up and get on my.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
But like that's also why I was just like, why like when we were talking about designing characters, I'm like, you should all pick like a person and not like an idea.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Well, because in the starter set, like the original starter set, they have someone whose like mythic powers is like they're a zombie.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh, okay, I guess you don't need the clouds.
Guess not.
What is happening?
I don't know. I haven't known for a long time, but I want to jump off this and heal. Get back on this.
I do like that they've just like Donald and Goofy are just like, nah, y'all just stay on the ship. We don't need you. Ugh. This is so weird. I don't understand this enemy. So
Right.
we're gonna focus on Kingdom Hearts again for a second here. A metal dragon in the sky for Pirates of the Caribbean makes no sense. Why don't they have like the whole? It's all water. So why don't you have
Why am I not fighting the Kraken?
Well, if the Kraken's the final boss, I could see holding on to that. Actually, that would be smart. Is hold on to the Kraken for the final boss. But why don't they have like the Loch Ness monster type enemies? Like there are so many like water type enemies that you can do. Actually, I don't think they're ever going to get to Pirates 4 and 5. So why don't they do mermaids as an enemy? Like heartless mermaids would be really fascinating and on brand.
Yeah. That whole mermaid subplot was interesting. I don't know. I was not offended by the 5th or 4th movies.
I wasn't offended, but it definitely, like, they lost their spark.
I think it's because Johnny Depp stopped caring. Really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Especially with
he
5.
stopped caring, and then, like, they had a really good core group of Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, and Johnny Depp. Like, they all worked really well off each other. Just never really felt that in the 4th movie. And I could, the only thing I can tell you is the mermaid, which the mermaid idea was really interesting.
And I felt like Barbossa didn't fit where he just became like a Commodore in the British Navy.
Yeah.
It was like times are changing, Jack, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah, there was too much that was like, I don't know. It just didn't feel right. Well, and you could tell with the mermaid and the other guy, they were trying to make them the new Will and Elizabeth, but it just didn't work.
Right.
And then for me, they had a jumping the shark moment of fighting on the wheel, because I think that was the third movie.
That was the second one.
No, second one, yeah. That, to me, that I was like, what is happening? Even at that point, I still like the second and third movie, but it just did not make sense. There was something in the fourth movie that made me feel that way too, though. Was it like was that the one with the tribe of people? I don't know. It's always something with Jack.
That was the second one as well, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're
right. The fourth
right.
one was when they're battling in London.
Oh, okay. Jeez, I need to rewatch, like, all of these.
Yeah, I kind of want to, but I'm also just... I don't know if I have time,
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee my free.
Time. Also, we're in another cutscene.
See?
Up there it is.
I always remember from the end of the movie when he's like...
he's got a D&D character. Sorry, go ahead.
Dude, that's my Admiral character in D&D. Stop playing with him.
Don't touch that.
I worked really hard. The paint's still drying. I'm mocking this because I do this. And, like, I'm the person who, like, is impatient and actually messes up my paint. Because I'm, like, trying to paint too fast. Ugh. Yo-ho.
Sure. Where are we going?
Some pirate won't get anywhere without a ship.
So we're going to build one?
So, let's go get one.
Also, I have no idea what happened. They just dropped them all off? Okay. I don't remember what happened. Are they? No, they don't. What?
That key to free me, Sora, and you have my most set.
So here's my thing. I know Sora's supposed to be an everyman, but that doesn't literally mean he is every man.
Yeah.
How?
They're like, Sora, what you talking about?
Also, like, I don't really like Sora that much.
I don't either.
Like, he's, like, never been my favorite character.
He was okay in the first one, because he did feel everyman-ish, but yeah, it's just...
Yeah.
At this point, I feel like he should have grown more, and it doesn't feel like that.
It does not. Well, I think this is where we'll leave off for tonight.
Sounds good. Yeah, we had a couple longer episodes, so we had to
Cool.
get through some cutscenes here.
All right, everybody. Until next time, keep wandering.
Bye!
Hello, Wanderers, and thanks for listening to this episode of the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Kingdom Hearts 3. We hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to hear more content from the Wandering Gamer Network, check out the link in the description below. We have several actual play podcasts, including D&D 5th Edition and City of Mist. Until next time, keep wandering.